Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what time you're watching this video. This is Mr. Connolly, and I'm just going to take you through the mood board question that I set you. Okay, so this was taken from an actual R081 exam paper. It was actually taken from the June 2018 paper. So, this was the question. First of all, I asked you to read the following brief. Okay, and then I asked you to attempt the following question. Okay, so it says here, choose 6 images from figure 1 to create a mood board for the words from the planet campaign. You do not need to draw the images. You must show which images you've chosen and where you would position them on the mood board. Okay, marks will be awarded for fitness for purpose and annotations to justify your choices. Okay, so if you've not yet attempted this question, what I want you to do is I want you to pause the video and do it. If you have already attempted the question, make sure you open up your document so we can mark it together. Okay, so if we go through the mark scheme now, okay, so this was worth a total of 9 marks. Okay, the mood board, and this is the guidance, the mood board content related to environmental campaign. This will be shown in the justifications as well as the images selected. Media could include text, font, images, colours and sound. The annotations must justify the decisions. The mood board should be viewed as a whole and then graded appropriately. Okay, so to get into level 1, so 1 to 3 marks, the person who's answering the question may have only picked 1 relevant images. So the other images that they've picked, okay, are not connected to this brief here. Okay, so remember the brief was Words from the Planet is a new conservation campaign with the purpose of increasing the awareness of environmental issues that are faced by our planet. The campaign is targeted at a wide target audience between the ages of 12 and 50. Words from the Planet will use a variety of media to raise awareness of the issues faced. Okay, so, and remember, this is, if we look at the pictures, we can talk about text, fonts, images, colours and sounds. Okay, so if we look here, we've got a mountain, a globe in the hand, cars, young girls spading the earth, Indonesian man climbing a tree, polar ice, mask with a tear, smoke, fonts, seaside globe in pins, toilet seat boy in hoodie, road in the rainforest, boots, woman smiling, Earth Day, man with hands and face, and drought word. Now with this question, as long as your annotations justify the choice, you can get the mark. So the key to doing it is to pick the picture and then link it back to the brief and explain why you've picked it. Okay, so if they've got 4 or more images, so that means they've picked 4 or more images that are relevant, but the justifications may lack detail. Okay, so there may be that they've not really clearly justified why they've picked the images, but they are correct. Okay, the layout is not wholly suitable. Now, on the actual exam question, you were given 6 grids, and what you were meant to do is you were meant to write the number on the grid where you wanted the image to go. Okay, now you should really try to arrange images, fonts, text, colours and sounds in an order, so the mood board isn't random. You should have it almost laid out, so you've got images on one side, colour selection on another side, text on another side, like the example that we did in lesson. Okay, now for level 3, for 7 to 9 marks, all of the images that have selected must be relevant. They must have good justifications that explain why they've picked each image, and they should have thought about maybe how they've laid it out, separating the text, font, images and colours out in a suitable fashion. Okay, so what I want you to do is have a look at the work that you've done, answer the question. Now, if you've struggled with this particular question, what I want you to do is I want you to go back and watch the GCSE pod again And if you want to further your knowledge, you can watch the attached online lesson, okay, which is a YouTube link you can watch. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you've done all right on that question, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.